Hello.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Talk Show. Okay, so welcome to the show. It's been a while, been a long while. While has been long, but in the end, we're here. We're doing stuff, and we're talking about things. Anyway, tonight we have trailers. We have trailers for stuff coming out here. I basically decided to not do different, I basically decided to stop doing separate, things for trailers, so we're just going to do it in a new one. I call it the Trailer Park. I haven't made a segment intro for it, but, I don't know, maybe I might tell Kuma to do it. Anyway, also, Transformers! I said Transformers! Hold on. Thank you. Transformers. A new Transformers movie was announced, and the biggest question isn't whether it'll be just like the other movies. It's where the fuck is Unicron? Oh my god. God damn it, Mary Poppins, you said this would work! Okay, thank you. Okay, where's the next one here? Oh yeah. Tower of Terror. A new Tower of Terror movie has been announced, based on the beloved Disney ride, and its producer is Black Widow herself, Scarlett Johansson. What do we think? We'll find soon enough. Anyway, after that, we also got Sonic Prime news. Not even Flex Tape can stop media leaks. The upcoming Netflix series Sonic Prime has its concept art leak into the public. We're going to share them tonight, see what everybody thinks, and all that good stuff of the blue blur that we late. It's a combination of love and hate, people. I'll stop now. All that and more tonight on Another Nerdy Talk Show. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
You're watching Another Nerdy Talk Show. And yes, as promised, there will be free food, so you better have brought us something good.
And now, some imperative advice to get you through the week. Hopefully.
To a new edition of Imperative Advice. A boiled egg in the morning is hard to beat. Remember to always pay your exorcist, otherwise you get repossessed. And finally, practice safe eating. Always use condiments. This has been Imperative Advice. Enjoy the show.
This has been your imperative advice to get you through the week.
Warning, please use this imperative advice at your own risk. Shaded Sight Studios is not responsible if this imperative advice gets you sent to the hospital, arrested, bullied, thrown off a train, mauled by monkeys, or anything else that is too gruesome to think of. Side effects of following this imperative advice may include rashes, burning, overabundance of laughter, random need to toe tap, everlasting pain, death, being barred from your favorite clubs, and possible chance of turning into a lemming. Do not follow this imperative advice if you are prone to breathing, moving, making noises, or pretty much anything that makes you a regular human being. Bottom line, what we are essentially saying is, don't be a moron!
You're watching Another Nerdy Talk Show. Carol Baskin killed her husband.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go on here, we were talking about animals because I turned my laptop wallpaper into giraffes. We were talking about favorite animals. Kuma said he likes butterflies, and Bright Idea likes everything on the planet. So we just wanted to say, we were talking about this thing, and I was actually curious. Kuma, you ever seen that video of the monarch butterfly migration?
The one where it's just like the vast
field covered in butterflies.
Yeah.
It's like so fragile and like light there. It's like crazy. You have to check that out, right? The Great Monarch Butterfly Migration is just beautiful.
I've seen some clips of different monarch butterfly migrations. They are really cool. I mean, I've seen like whole entire trees just covered with butterflies. They look like leaves, but it's butterflies.
They're frail things that Like I remember one time my backyard was like invaded by ladybugs.
Really?
Yeah, our whole shed was covered in them. They were everywhere. We're like, okay, I like ladybugs. I know they won't hurt you, but at least to my knowledge.
Did you get an influx of good luck? Because like they're supposed to be symbols of good luck.
I don't even know to this day. Here's something that's interesting. One thing I want to point out is that there was this video I saw of Paul McCartney playing, right? I think it was in like Brazil or something. He's playing one of his songs. I forgot which one it was, but he's on the piano, and it's in the middle of the night. It's outside, and he's just covered in grasshoppers. Like the cameraman's covered in grasshoppers. They're like attracted to the light, and he's just sitting there playing and serenading the audience with these grasshoppers. And he knows he's there. He's just like messing with and everything there. He makes friends with them and
Yeah.
introduces him into the audience. It's like one he calls Harold on his arm. It's adorable.
Oh, this one is such a little name, Harold.
He does the he does the little voice and everything.
cameraman. You know the cameraman had to be right there the whole time going, I went to school for all this.
Well, hey, that's
Yeah.
awesome. No, the cameraman didn't mind at all. He was going with it as well. He was filming it, and the camera was just covered with grasshoppers so long as they weren't on the lens. But yeah, it
That's
was.
awesome. It's like the Beatles meet the Grasshoppers.
But the thing was the comment section saying that the grasshoppers represented fans that passed on, or like, and one said one of them was a Brazilian saying, "In my part, green grasshoppers represent luck
Yeah.
and faith." It's like
Well,
really.
that is an interesting idea that like all the grasshoppers that were there were like reincarnations of fans who like passed up. That's
Oh,
actually
God.
really pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think that.
Huh?
I know. So I was just saying that was nice. It makes me kind of also think of in Mulan when she has the little lucky cricket.
Yeah, a little quickie.
Yeah, those are the two. Oh yeah, that's his name, Cricky.
Yeah.
So Bright, I got a question for you.
Okay.
When the hell are you gonna start playing video games on your channel?
I guess I have no idea.
We all need to play some game together.
I want to see Bright Idea.
Yeah.
I want to see Bright Idea play like a horror movie on her channel one time.
Ooh.
Seriously,
There is
Ooh,
like
that would be fun.
at some point me and Bettina, my sister, we did a reaction to like when Slender Man was the whole thing. We had downloaded this Slender Man iPad app game thing.
Oh, Slender.
And we recorded ourselves just like blind reacting to the game, and so just like having it like out of it was terrible because you couldn't see what was going on in the game, just our reactions. So like it's just basically watching a couple of kids just like playing a tablet.
Oh my god.
So every reaction video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when
stupid teens.
like I remember when Bright Idea showed me this old videos that she used to do with her sister. Like one of them was puppets.
Yeah, sock puppets. Oh my god.
God, you gotta send me that shit. This shit, we gotta watch that
Yeah.
on this channel one day. Watching Bright Idea with sock puppets.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make an episode. It's called Bright Idea. Yeah, we wanted to hide this from
Wonder
you,
Years.
but welcome to your life.
Bright
You
idea,
started
this
up-
is your life.
You started off as an egg hovering over a volcano, and then just fell in there, and then it just came to be.
No.
Yeah.
It's an episode where we all become a puppet. We make a puppet
Yeah.
of ourselves.
Oh my god! If we did an entire
I can use
episode,
my plush.
if we did an entire episode of us as Muppets, that would be great.
Oh god, we need to find someone to make us one.
I want to see
Or
Kuma's
adult.
Kuma's puppet would just be this the entire time.
With the glasses. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of horror, so
That's
that that freaking what's one of our topics is the Candyman.
Yeah,
That
let's
was
talk
just
about
one of
this.
the things.
I like to call this segment the trailer park. So we're going to talk about trailers like quickly and more in depth. So let's talk about the first one here, and that was the trailer for Candyman.
Yeah. So from what I got from that, it's supposed to be now a legend of him. Or
Okay.
it's supposed to be.
He's always been a legend.
No, I
Yeah.
meant like how they're playing this one. It's not like just a legend. They're kind of playing it off like now it could be transferred like a curse to someone.
Yeah.
I kind of got that one. I mean, like you guys have seen the original Candyman movie.
I am the original Candyman. I'm intrigued by this Candyman because it's like made by the same company that made Get Out and Them, right?
I think
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
If you don't know, Candyman was a 1970s movie, I believe, about a guy. What?
No, I'll double check that real quick.
Basically, it was an old movie that was in like there during a time when horror movies were starting to go parodied, and it was based on a book by Clive Barker. If you don't know who that is, he was the guy who wrote and directed and wrote the screenplay for Hellraiser.
Ah.
So that's why So that explains why Candyman has a good voice in there, because Pinhead also has one too. I want to hear an audiobook series of them reading me bedtime stories at night with my earbuds.
I
Like,
haven't actually heard what Hellraiser sounds like.
Oh,
but
friggin-
I'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, the original Candyman came out in. Oh, wait, no, this is just the appearance of the.
Anyway,
The only thing I know about Candyman is who can take a sunrise.
Oh my god,
and
no.
play with you?
This is not. Well, here's the thing. It may sound ridiculous. Basically, it's based on a legend of this guy who I think
Yeah.
was in love with, like, I forgot what it was. He was this African American guy that was lynched back in the olden days by having his arm cut off, and then covered in honey, and then he's stung to death by bees.
Ugh.
He then later comes back. His soul comes back, or something like that. And if you say his name in front of a mirror, say Candyman 5 times, Candyman's gonna show up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so
he has a hook
that's
for
the
a
whole
hand
thing.
now.
Yeah, that's the whole thing in the movie is that like he is this legend that they talk about,
Yeah.
but the way that they're playing it off in this movie now in this movie
Yeah.
is that it seems like the curse, or no, it seems like the legend of Candyman is also a curse. It seems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The fact.
It's interesting that it's kind of like the Bloody Mary curse.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to that, honestly.
Yeah.
The thing I liked about it was it kind of maintained the look of the original, honestly, with the atmosphere.
Oh. I was just thinking that too.
Here's the thing with me, like when I look at Candyman, I like to think of him as a fusion of Freddy Krueger and a modern day urban Dracula.
Ooh.
I can, yeah, I think I can get that.
Like
vibe,
you look at his base of operations, like that urban setting. It kind of reminds me of like like Dracula's castle if it was like graffiti arted and everything there. It's amazing.
That would be so interesting if they made a Dracula story but set it in modern times. So
I'd
have
like to
that
see how that would
kind
go.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I
well,
thought
they
that was gonna be an
like a
idea
dilapidated
for.
house.
actually
I thought that was gonna be an idea for the Dracula the Untold movie. Or
Actually-
the
Actually, that was a movie. It was Dracula in the 1970s. It was it starred Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing.
Ooh.
Yep, Van Helsing as Dracula, but basically, yeah. So, yeah, the movie, like, what did you think of it, Bright? Like, with the whole look of it and everything there.
I thought it looked really interesting. I'm into horror. I wasn't always, but it looks like a really good horror film that I'd like to check out.
I'm glad they got Tony Todd back. I'll say that because that guy's voice is astounding. Like, you could just feel every single time he spoke, you could like hear him in your brain.
Mm.
And I know that's like kind of a redundant statement, but you know what I mean. Like when he has like
Oh
that,
no, yeah, I totally
inimitable.
know what you mean. Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
it's like that deep bassy voice. You listen to that and saying, "Oh my God, why wasn't this guy the voice of the Surfer on the second Fantastic Four movie?"
I think I get the same feeling whenever you hear James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah.
Well, I like James Earl Jones, but his voice is kind of like I like his voice, but doesn't have that clear golden feeling to it.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like this is the kind of voice
Like-
where you can talk normally, but it still feels like somebody could be whispering in your ear, kind of, but in a normal tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Some talent voices like
that's-
that.
I was just telling that to Cruiser. Like I think that's the requirement of Clive Barker stories. Each monster must have a very clear golden voice. Anyway, let's talk about the next thing that came out here. The second trailer that came out was Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
This is the
I was actually amazed by how this looked.
Yep. I'm not a G.I. Joe fan, but you know.
Yeah,
me
same.
neither.
Hail Cobra. Anyway, Humma. Like,
No. Yeah, it's that Cobra.
hey, every member of Cobra doesn't have that fucking Cobra Commander voice.
Yeah, but all of them don't say "Go Cobra."
No,
Yeah.
they say Hail Cobra.
Yeah.
Hail Cobra. Why does Cobra Commander have a real name?
I don't know. Like growing up, whenever I would see the cartoon every now and then, yeah, you always just hear Cobra Commander. You never actually in the live movie they made, I don't think they actually called him by a name either.
I gotta look that
Just
up.
Cobra
I'll look it up on my
Commander.
laptop here.
Good.
What is Cobra?
So
What-
Snake Eyes, he comes from the Cobra, or he's
Okay,
just...
so
No.
from the way that the trailer pulls it off is that apparently either Snake Eyes and I guess what was the other guy from...
White Storm, I think it was. Hold on, Snake Eyes. It's the other ninja he fights, right? The one that's part of Cobra.
Yeah, I think
Snake
he's in
Eyes
there as well
and-
too. Apparently, like this is like giving us some backstory on them, and I guess like the guy who plays Snake Eyes was his friend and defended him.
right,
and
or
to
saved
pay-
his life.
Storm Shadow, that's
Yeah.
his name.
Okay, yeah, and to pay him back, I guess he brought him to America, and I guess that's what we're learning about is like how they formed and then how they probably broke up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Snake Eyes was like a boy who was like he worked at a fish market, I believe, and I think he
Uh-huh.
did like what did he do? He was like a rumbler,
Yeah, it looked like backyard fighting and all like that.
Yeah.
like underground fighting.
and then like I don't know what happens. Like I think he's like called on by like the Yakuza or something like that or whatever. And then,
Yeah, that's the best of what I could think of who they are.
yeah, he's defending a guy. He's defending a guy and beats the living shit out of him, and he trains him in ninjutsu or sword play. And of course, he goes on the missions, does everything he can, and then he gets the cool outfit.
Which, by the way, that actually looked pretty badass.
Snake Eyes looks like a badass in general, in my opinion.
Oh no, I just meant that helmet. Just the way that helmet opened and closed, dude. I would love to have something like that.
Well, I'll take a look.
I don't-
Yeah.
I'll take a
I
look and
don't
see how much
even-
it is.
I don't even care. Like if I don't have a damn mic, I would just wear that regardless.
Let me see here.
Like, be like Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Snake Eyes helmet and stand exclusive at GameStop. I'm not seeing whether or not it could be wearable or not, but it looks like the replica is about 90. I'm seeing about $90 on Etsy.
Oh, cool. But I would want the one from the Dang movie. The way that opens up, I was really just going, I want now.
Definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen Snake Eyes without the helmet on. I mean,
Same.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I always saw Snake Eyes as this character that didn't say anything.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think like in the live action where they had the with Marlon Wayne, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that
Really?
one, it states that like Storm Shadows states that like, yeah, you took a vow of silence, that kind of thing, whatever. For
Mm.
And that's what made
because yeah,
Snake Eyes.
the idea is supposed to be that he doesn't talk.
He's
Yeah.
a man of few words.
I mean, he's a ninja. What do you expect? Heck, Lord knows what goes in Snake Eyes' head. It's like really cool.
Mm.
But yeah, Snake Eyes,
Which, oh, yeah, go ahead.
like Snake Eyes, he was always just the one that stood out. I mean, like I don't care about anybody else. I mean, who's that guy? His name is Fred. I don't know. I didn't even watch
Hey.
GI
There's
Joe.
literally
Give me
a
more
character-
Snake Eyes.
There's literally a character in G.I. Joe named Duke.
Oh my god, my favorite GI Joe character was Fumbles. It was always Fumbles.
Don't you mean Trouser Snake?
Trousers.
Oh no.
Oh my
They
God,
had
it was a-
Trouser Snake?
Did you see that Robot Chicken sketch?
No.
Oh my god, I'll show it to you. It's like the sniper rifle guy who wants to join. Didn't Snake Eyes used to use an Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, Etch-a-Sketches are a novelty now.
Yeah.
I want to get one and give it to my nephews and see what they do.
See what
Like
they
a whole
do.
tablet?
There's your YouTube series there, Kuma. I gave my Gen Z nephews use an Etch-a-Sketch or like toys and see how they interacted.
Well, my nephew did make me feel old the last time when
What
like
happened?
so he's watching a YouTube video where there are several of these on YouTube where people like review toys or they show off toys
Yeah.
and all like that.
Oh my god.
So he's watching one where, like, I was just impressed by this because they were showing off like a toy set of tools, like tool toys.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you.
And hold on, yeah, so yeah, so they're showing like these cool little toys that they have on this, and it's like a little drill that like has a little motor in it that you can adjust
Yeah.
that actually works like a drill, like an actual little drill.
Hmm.
It has little cars that they have that you could buy for these tools. Like you could use the tools on, like literally, like you could take the wheel off a car and
Oh,
whatever like
dang.
that. And I'm really looking at it right here, just like my nephew's looking at it like on the tablet, just like going, and I'm just right here going, dang,
Hey,
I
that
never
looks
had
like
anything.
fun.
I was like, dang, I never had anything growing up like that, or I never had anything like that growing up.
We had
And
Tinker Toys.
without missing a beat, like without missing it, as if we were on a comedy skit or something like that. He still looks at the tablet and goes,
The tablet.
like he just up and says, I know, and I'm just going,
Yikes.
What?
like,
I don't.
no, he says, I know,
Oh.
like without looking away from the tablet, just says,
I see.
I know.
You said I didn't have those kind of things when I was a kid, and he says I know.
Yeah, without even looking at me, just looking at the tablet, going, I know. I'm just doing it.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
let's move
the
on.
Sassy child.
Let's move on to this last trailer here. This one just came out. I don't know how to feel about it. Like it was, excuse me. It was like it was like this weird like Hanna-Barbera cartoon. It was called Jellystone.
Oh. I have no idea how I felt on that.
Yeah, I don't
honestly.
know. I have to look at this picture again. Like,
Yeah, it's like, okay, they're bringing
Like-
a bunch of Hanna-Barbera properties back.
Yeah, that was the only thing I thought immediately. I was just like, oh snap, we're getting Hanna-Barbera? Then it's like, oh, here's all your wacky or nothing weird ever happens here. And it's like,
yeah. So I'm looking it up
Yeah.
here just because I forgot to get an image for this. I apologize. And yeah, it stars Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, and a bunch of other Hanna-Barbera
Bear and all
Hanna-Barbera
of-
cartoons. It's going to be an HBO Max.
Snagglepuss, Jabberjaw, Doggy Daddy, whatever.
Yeah, it was made.
Miguel Gorilla.
It was made by the same guy who made Chowder, which I like
Yeah.
Chowder.
yeah, I
Chowder.
could see that from the
The
animation.
trailer was crazy, and it also features scenes like this. I'm talking about that image there in the middle there.
Yeah.
What am I looking
that
at
was
here?
Like,
What's going on here? And
It's
what is going on there? I don't want to know.
it's the purple hippo. I never actually knew what his name was.
that wasn't Grape Ape. That wasn't Grape Ape. Oh yeah, no, Grape Ape's the other one. He's the kaiju.
Yeah, Grape Ape's an ape.
Yeah.
He's a kaiju.
He's an
Yeah.
ape.
Look at friggin'
I like that
Yogi.
they changed the design slightly.
Yes, like he has that dog kind of build there.
He kind of
Yeah,
makes me
that's
think
what I was
of
thinking,
Yeah.
Brian Griffin.
He kind of does
Yeah.
look like Brian Griffin, Mike.
It does. Like I feel like they talked to Seth MacFarlane on this.
Well, he
Yeah.
was.
What? It
Like-
also looks like some weird remake for the Gummy Bear show.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like everybody is in there. Like friggin' Huckleberry Hound's in there. Friggin' Johnny Quest and Haji are in there for some reason.
Yeah.
Friggin',
I was thrown back a bit,
I'm like,
going,
what?
Johnny
Draw
Bravo.
McGraw.
Friggin' Top Cat's in it. Friggin' Jabberjaw's in it. Friggin' Cruiser's in it. Everybody is in this fucking show.
Hey, Cruiser.
Yes, a wild cruiser has appeared.
And god damn it, no, he's wearing. I'm not the only one wearing blue. This is. We gotta have a meeting about our
No,
fucking.
now we're black and blue.
Black and blue, black and blue.
Right.
Well, to be fair, that is
Yeah.
a Backstreet Boys album, Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Which
Back
I
Well,
find,
in
Cruiser's wearing
blue.
black
Oh.
and blue.
I find it incredibly odd though that they named their album after the color of bruises.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
so,
There's something you want to tell us there, BSB?
but yeah, it's a
And-
weird like cinematic compilation of just all these Hanna-Barbera cartoons that come here. It's like
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
definitely an interesting idea. I'll give them that. Just having all these classic characters in this one town together.
Mhm.
As far as I will say, I'm not the world's biggest Hanna-Barbera fan, but
Yeah.
I am curious to see what they're going to do with this kind of a setting.
I wonder if
The-
they're gonna have Tom and Jerry do a cameo or something, because
They
they
have
are
to.
technically Hanna Barbera.
I mean, Johnny Bravo's there. The way I kind of saw it is, y'all have seen
Johnny Bravo or Johnny Quest?
No,
Quest.
Quest. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The way I kind of seen it or kind of thought of it, y'all know how Cartoon Network used to have like during the commercial breaks.
Yeah,
they
the
had
cartoon
they
scene.
had they had the cartoons like interact with each other, like you would see
Yes.
like the characters doing their laundry, shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
I almost
that's
feel
nice.
like this is their idea of that.
Yeah, it's like before that. It's like the generation before that time.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be a cool concept for a series? Like all the old cartoons, like from each generation. Like first we get the Hanna-Barbera era, then we get like the secondary era,
Like
and
they,
then like we get
all live in their actual world, and like a show that they're
Yes.
actually part of.
yeah, it, like follows
Yeah.
like the entire
One thing
lineage.
I want from this series, though, is that I want the Jetsons to take a vacation there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
that
for.
would be fun.
Hey, I want to see them throw in Space
A
Ghost. If
time
they
travel
throw in,
vacation.
I want to see Space
Yeah.
Ghost in there, man, and maybe
yeah,
Grape Ape.
because Jetsons was actually is a Hanna-Barbera production that I did like. I watched it
Yeah.
when I was a kid. I remember all the characters. I remember the antics. I remember the movie.
Mm.
Hey, Keaty.
Also, the other thing to bring up as well too,
What?
they changed the characters so much as well too, like personality wise, besides
Yeah.
looks.
Really?
Yeah. Like Boo Boo is kind of dumb now, I
He
think.
sounds nothing like Justin Timberlake.
See, See, that's one of the
damn.
things that I never really quite understood. Like, if you have to update the character, okay, but you don't have to get rid of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, at least
They did with Rugrats. They basically turned Stu into a video game Twitch streamer.
and don't even get me started what they did with Grandpa. Grandpa was the best thing in the original show. You can fight me on that one.
Well,
And
I'm,
yeah, I mean, like, if
well,
you
I'm
want
being
it-
sued for malpractice.
I mean, if you want Stu to be like a Twitch streamer, okay, but why can't he do that while he's still making toys?
Yeah.
I mean, there are people on. There are literally people here on Twitch that are like showcasing toys as well too. Like they're just talking about toys. Like
Yeah, like putting him on the platform, I didn't have a problem with. But when you're
Oh, yeah.
doing this for video games, like that wasn't him.
No.
I could see if he was like a tester, maybe like a video game tester, or
Yeah.
making his own. I could see that.
Also, Susie
But-
Carmichael
Yeah.
being the same
Maybe
age
a
as
programmer.
also Susie Carmichael being the same age as Angelica, being a foil to the spoiled. She was always the same age as Angelica.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
I never
That's
thought
what-
she was in any way older than her.
I know she was kind of a secondary character, and they're kind of making her a main character there. Honestly, I don't really see a problem with that. Like I said, my problem
Yeah.
is what they fucking did to Grandpa. He sounds nothing like Grandpa.
They turned him into a hippie.
Mm.
Oh, and also, did they get rid of Lil and Phil's dad or something?
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
no
so
one.
that the
They
mom
did?
could be a lesbian.
Nobody really
What the
cares.
hell?
Like I looked that up,
Well,
and like
yeah, I
nobody gives a shit. The only thing they really want to know is what happened or something like that. But honestly,
that's
nobody
all I
gave
would
a shit
ask.
about Howard.
No, anybody who who remembers the freaking cartoon, Lil and Phil's dad was the only one no one really ever cared that much about.
Yeah, or they didn't give
problem
any
with that
story
is this,
to.
is that if you're going to update these characters, then why didn't you just update their dad so that he'll be quote unquote cool?
Oh wait, no,
If you
no,
want to
wait,
have
wait.
a lesbian character, okay, but why'd you have to get rid of an established one?
Actually, I think
Right.
they tried doing that in All Grown Up.
Oh,
and it
wait,
did-
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work. Anyway,
This is then, this is now.
Yeah, or they could have somebody else be lesbian. And
Oh, that
like,
probably
have
might be
that
the.
happen.
No, that might be an episode that they might do. They might bring in her partner. Who knows?
Mm.
anyway,
Oh, go ahead, Evan.
no, I was gonna switch topics. But go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to point out here before I do that, with going back to Grandpa, I like Rebel Taxi's theory. You know how Grandpa always said 15 miles and everything?
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
the YouTuber Rebel Taxi says, I have a theory that when Grandpa was growing up, he lived in the center of a crater that had a diameter of 30 miles. So every single time he had to go somewhere, he had to go 15 miles the radius. That's a smart joke, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rebel Taxi. I love you.
Yeah.
It's funny enough because I actually posted a picture on my Twitter this week that said, "Hey, everybody remember that one episode of Rocket Power where a whale gets abducted by aliens in the background for some reason?"
Yeah, I do.
I guess it was 8 was the yellow they're waiting for.
Yeah, it was like weird. Everybody that suddenly like started going crazy. Everybody was retweeting it. It was crazy. But like the one thing that was cool was I actually figured out what it was. It's a reference to a Star Trek thing. Anyway,
Yeah, save the whales.
yeah.
I
Okay.
still haven't seen the movie. Like, I live with somebody who's a who's a Trekkie, and he hasn't shown me all the Star Trek movies.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna.
Well,
on.
before you do that, what topics did I miss before I came in?
We were just talking about Candyman and Snake Eyes.
Okay, Snake Eyes I don't have much to say on because I haven't seen any of the G.I. Joe movies. They didn't really interest
Yeah.
me.
Well, this one's more of a
Candyman-
prequel.
But Candyman I'm interested in.
Yep.
Okay, Evan and I talked about this before the stream. I am a horror fan, and Tony Todd, like, he is a legend in horror circles. They brought him back for this. That's fantastic.
Yep. He was back for the sequels.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about those, so.
I was gonna say I love how we did not talk about the sequel that much.
There was Candyman sequels.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are very bad. From
I
what
think
see.
like 4 or 3 maybe.
Two.
I know there's no
Why
no
is
there's
it that horror
no there's
movie
3.
sequels
There's
tend
3 of them.
to not be as good?
There's one called Candyman Fear of Flesh, I think,
Hmm.
or Terror of the Flesh, something like that. And then
All right, let's move on to the next
Yeah, go
topic.
ahead, Evan.
Hey, remember that time the Transformers movie came out, and then they made another one that was the same, and then the other one that was the same, and then another one that was the same, and then another one that was the same, and then we got Bumblebee, which nobody talks about to this day. Well, here's another
in China
live.
are secretly making their own.
Well, here's another one live action Transformers movie, Transformers: Rise of Beasts. Oh my God.
Eh.
Beast?
Beasts.
Rise of the Beasts.
Rise of the Beasts.
I wasn't sure if you said bee or beast.
Yes.
Not the
Transformers
beast!
Rise of
Ah!
Transformers Rise of Obese. Beast. Every Transformer's fat now. Anyway, I'm a.
Oh, no.
So what is
Optimus,
this?
Optimus Prime rib.
Okay, so
Kuma, go,
Here's-
right up there, buddy. Right up
here's
there,
the
buddy.
deal.
Come on.
Here's the deal. So so Beast Wars is obviously going to be coming there. One of the directors said there we wanted to give the audience a lot of new this time. We have exhausted, I would say, the battle between the Autobots and the Decepticons, and I actually kind of and apparently I wrote down the script here. Even Paramount gets it at this point.
Yeah.
So here's what's going on, okay? The film is set to take place in 1994, and it's gonna feature a really colorful Gem 1 looking Optimus Prime. We are gonna get the Terracons and the Predacons.
Who's directing?
I believe it's the same guy who did Bumblebee.
Okay, it's not Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Michael Bay's fingerprints are not in this one. I'd rather see that. I want to see a video on loop of Megatron flicking him off him in the first movie. Oh, by the way, yeah, Michael Bay has a cameo in the first movie. Megatron is on his back and this human is like on him. He's like disgusting. He flicks it off and that's apparently Michael Bay.
Okay, if any of you could direct your own movie, would you put yourself in there as a cameo in the background?
I'd Hitchcock
Yeah.
that shit.
Depends on what the movie is.
Well, it's whatever you're making or whatever
Yeah.
you're
Like
directing.
double on myself and put me in every movie.
Yeah.
But
Stan Lee the heck out of
No,
that.
if I would.
me myself, I could not put myself in the movie, or maybe I could, but like it would be the character all the way in the background that
Maybe
you
put
don't even
yourself
notice.
on a billboard or
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
or something like that.
Hitchcock did something similar where
Yes.
like there's this part called Life Raft, and he has a cameo in all of his pictures, and one of them was these guys in a life raft. One guy has a newspaper, and Hitchcock's in an advertisement in the back. Heck,
Yeah.
in the movie Rope, which is a movie I would heavily recommend seeing. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's on YouTube. It's a very well shot film because it's shot to look as if it was like one take. And he has a
There's
neon.
one
There's a
continuous take.
yeah. It's supposed to represent the rope. There are obvious cuts, but they're kind of cleverly hidden. You can see it on
Yeah.
YouTube, but like in the background, as it goes throughout the scene, when it gets dark, you can actually see a neon sign. It's in the face of Hitchcock's logo.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, if I was to do cameos in there, I would probably do something consistent. Like I'd probably be on a billboard hidden somewhere, or like an advertisement. There, I'm just the same guy.
Yeah.
For
I was
me,
gonna say,
go ahead, Kuma.
no, go ahead. I'm
Well,
trying
for
to
me,
think.
the reason why I would like to cameo myself is that I want to experience being in the movie as well. Yeah, when Stan Lee did his cameos, he said he wanted to be closer to his characters. Now, he knows that this is just some dude in a costume. He knows that's not really Deadpool. He knows that's not Wolverine. But he still has a connection to it. He wants to feel close to that character. And this is a movie that I'm making. I want to feel like I got to chance to experience the world in the movie. That's why I would like to do it. It has nothing to do with ego. I just want to have
Yeah.
a chance to experience this world that was built.
I kind of find it funny how who was it? Quentin Tarantino does it.
Believe it or not, Quentin Tarantino actually had a cameo in The Golden Girls.
Really?
Yep, there was
What are you
this.
doing, the Golden Girls?
Well, in The Golden Girls, like they saw this group of people that were all dressed the same as the same character. I can't remember who it was supposed to be, but apparently one of them was Quentin Tarantino.
Wow.
Interesting.
So yeah, so here's the cast of this movie. We got Anthony Ramos from Hamilton, Dominique
Nice.
Dominique Fishback from Judas and the Black Messiah, and Lauren and Ugly Betty's Lauren Valles. But my question here is this: when the fuck am I gonna see Unicron? I want to see fucking Unicron.
Planet-wide. That's the planet-sized
Hold on.
transformer, right?
Yeah, he's the most. He's famously played by Orson Welles in a role
Yes.
who really hated playing him. He was apparently.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Last Night because honestly I didn't really care. I'm pretty sure none of us did.
Yeah, I did not see anything beyond
Everybody-
the second Transformers.
all I
Even
remember is-
that stretch.
All I remember is bravo to Doug Walker for being able to predict everything that would happen in the movie without going to see it. But here's what it says.
Yeah.
In The Last Night, Unicron is an ancient Cybertronian deity who was born at the dawn of the universe. Hundreds of millions of millennia ago, Earth had formed around his inert body. Wait a minute. Earth had formed around the inert body of Unicron.
What?
Well, no,
Like,
because
That
I
doesn't
think,
make any sense.
yeah, that makes no sense. They're changing it. They're changing it. Like I think Unicron is supposed.
Sorry,
to be,
that pissed-
Unicron is supposed to be.
Sorry, that pissed me off very much.
Apparently.
Unicron
Oh,
is
hey, yeah.
not.
My buddy Shrimp Shogun, they says they already did that in Transformers Prime.
Fuck that. Unicron is always going to be Cybertron's moon. He's going to stay there. Oh, yeah, he was in the movie. This is what he looks like.
Yeah.
You teased me in the third movie. Why do you do this to me? God, I have lost all hope. I have lost all hope in this character appearing in this franchise.
Yeah.
Like, I was promised a Unicron in Transformers 3. I had to sit through that long-ass freaking movie because I was promised Unicron. Like, friggin' in the trailer, they even tease him. I forgot how, but they did. I forgot how they did.
Conquest Media 12, he says, be careful, Evan, you'll break your laptop.
Who cares? I don't care. Anyway, basically, well, actually, I do, but, like, friggin', like, I look up, when I was in high school, when I heard the third movie was coming, I was looking up concept art of, like, what Unicron could look like. I like, looked it up, and, like, all these ideas were incredible. Like, it's like the one character everybody wants to see.
Maybe they should just nickname him too the cock tease.
Unicock.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Nah, you
Unicock the tease former.
No.
You killed it, dude. Just
Nope, I'm not killing it. I'm making it better.
So-
walk
wait,
away.
so-
Yeah.
So the whole idea with beasts again is like we're not getting beast formers, are we? Like
We are getting beast
Well,
formers.
Like, I know that,
no, I mean like
there was-
I mean like we're not getting the actual beast formers from the cartoon is what I mean. Like we're not.
I don't really remember them mentioning it, but they are doing the Terracons and the Predacons, so I can imagine they're probably going to bring in the iconic ones.
Okay, because if they do, that's gonna be interesting. Because like my favorite character was the rat transformer. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will say the Transformers Rescue Bot series.
Rat Trap, that's his name.
I actually think those have a charm to them, even though they are more meant for toddlers. I thought it was actually. I like the fact that they were trying to solve a rescue mission rather than trying to fight some battle. And then they did a spin-off series called Rescue Bots Academy, where they're like young little kid Transformers. There's this
Aw.
character in there named Whirl, and she is like Pinkie Pie meets Yona.
Really?
Yeah. So
Her name's
enthusiastic
Whirl?
and doesn't realize what she's actually getting into. I just think she's adorable.
That's actually something that's actually interesting there. If we get a live action Unicron, can we get like a live action? Does that mean we're going to get a live action Primus?
The
Who-
band?
Who's Primus?
Okay, Primus is basically another planet-sized transformer who is basically Cybertron. Cybertron, basically, a little spoiler here. Cybertron is a giant transformer called Primus.
Ah.
And it's also a pretty sweet metal band too.
Yep. He also did.
Technically not metal band. They call themselves Psychedelic Polka.
Yep. Also, his
Yeah,
his
I
weapons
was
are
gonna say,
planets.
with-
He uses
I was
weapons
gonna say
as
with
planets.
the way they perform, dude, that you have to be on some drug to enjoy them.
All right, let's just move on before I go crazy again. So, here's something interesting that you guys know, and that's Disney's Hollywood Studios. If you've been to Hollywood Studios, there's a huge chance you have rode the Tower of Terror.
Nope.
Why
I
you?
have not,
I-
unfortunately.
I don't ride rides.
Anyway, so the Twilight Zone, it's
Fine,
a
okay.
Twilight Zone themed freefall ride that's gone through many iterations. There's even one in Japan with an original tale based on Japanese folklore because of stuff there. In 1997, a movie was released called The Tower of Terror, not to be confused with the 1941 British wartime movie. The movie was released, like I said, in 1997. It started a young Kirsten Dunst and Kirsten Dunst. My bad. Freaking
Yeah.
I can never remember Kiki's name. Anyway, and also Steve Guttenberg, an actor who I am not a fan of. So yeah, I'm not a Guttenberg
But
fan.
Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press.
He's like the poor man's Billy Crystal.
I was about to say I've seen that American
Like
Dad
that.
episode too.
So the movie starred them, and the problem I had with the movie was, first of all, it was a made-for-TV movie, and the thing that I had with it, I did see part of it, but like I didn't really have anything. But like usually the reactions these days are usually inclusive of the phrase, "Oh yeah, that was a thing." So but the thing was, it wasn't even a Twilight Zone theme thing. Like honestly, if they wanted to make something, they could easily like make like a one-off Twilight Zone episode about the hotel and everything. But anyway, this week a new movie was announced, and at the helm as the producer is Scarlett Johansson.
She directs?
Well, yeah, she's actually she hasn't really produced anything that she wasn't excuse me. She hasn't really like fully frontline produced anything that I'm aware of. She was an executive producer on a 2011 documentary called The Whale, based on my research here. But there's really nothing much to be said. The plot has been under wraps, but it's being written by Josh Cooley, who was the director of Toy Story 4 and Inside Out.
Oh.
Okay.
I just hope there's
That does
still going
sound
to be a creep factor to it, because it was based on the Twilight Zone episode.
It might probably be
Cruiser.
more suspense than creep.
Well, Cruiser,
That works.
it was based on the Twilight Zone. The tower itself was not in an actual episode. It was a fake setup.
Either way, I just hope it maintains some sort of as Kuma put it, a suspense factor.
Yeah.
Because I do love that ride. I love the theming. I love the set. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. Although if they
And I
wanted,
actually kind of wonder if this movie was meant to kind of rejuvenate the attraction.
Yeah. Then again, if they don't do it, they could do the other one in Japan, which actually has an even scarier story, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't remember much.
Japan always has like more outrageous, like creepiest things, honestly.
Like with
Especially
Japan,
their horror.
With Japan, I believe, I don't know the whole story, but from what I remember, it's this like business tycoon who goes to this jungle and finds this oracle, which was not a good idea to bring back from. And he's in an elevator, and the oracle basically curses the building, and it sends him flying down the shaft, dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan doesn't hold back that shit. Honestly, the whole thing is you're in the hotel.
They don't pull their punches.
Yep.
It still makes more sense than when California turned theirs into a Guardians of the Galaxy attraction.
Yep. Even though I heard that.
They did?
Well, I heard the ride. The ride is pretty good, from what I heard.
Well, my thing is that I don't see any kind of a connection between Guardians of the Galaxy and this kind of a ride.
Well, I don't see any connection with Jurassic World's raptors and a roller coaster, so I guess we're kind of even on that one.
No, the idea was to actually put you in the paddock with them.
Why are you in a roller coaster flying all over the place, though?
Feedback from people saying they want a sense of danger.
That's a stupid idea.
That's
You
what
want, if I wanted to,
You want a sense of danger from a simulation? Cool.
yeah, if I wanted to be in a sense of danger, just throw me in the goddamn pen with the rat. How could that not be any more less dangerous than a roller coaster?
Yeah, like
Bear in mind,
I feel like if that was an actual thing for a real Jurassic Park or whatever, they would can that immediately and be like, no, we're not putting roller coasters in a park full of dinosaurs. No.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to figure out is, are you talking this from a meta perspective or just building an attraction?
Yeah, like would the people who are building this like already bad idea park like go for a park with roller coasters as well as dinosaurs?
like
So where are you approaching this from, Evan?
a little bit of column A and column B. Now, let me just set this straight. I'm not bashing the ride. I know how successful it is. I can respect that. I mean, like, you know, it's a roller coaster. It's Jurassic World. It's gonna have some cool effects. It's gonna have some good stuff there. I just still don't get the concept
And we love the mouse.
and the connection.
Okay, but what I was talking about is how a free fall ride would fit for Guardians of the Galaxy.
I have to
When it's
tell.
more about like rescuing and space travel.
Well, I have
This
to.
is
Honestly, I kind of much like with the Jurassic World thing. I kind of had to wait. Remember when it was opening, when the roller coaster was opening up, and I kind of wanted to know what its story was to kind of connect it to the ride concept. I honestly have not really studied the ride concept for Guardians of the Galaxy, so I may need to take a look into it. I mean, they made Spider-Man into a shooter ride, like Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, and it worked. So you know.
Hmm.
That look kind of tame.
Well, it's a kid's ride, but you can't deny that animatronic that's flying over the thing is fucking amazing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this animatronic they launch like 60 feet in the air above the ride, and it's like not even on strings or anything. It's like free falling. It's really cool.
Wow.
It's like one of the most advanced animatronics I've ever seen off track. Anyway, let's just go on to this next thing here. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog. We laid him.
Excuse me.
The Blue Blur himself is coming to Netflix with a new series called Sonic Prime. The plot is, according to IGN, the animated adventure will follow Sonic on a high-octane adventure where the fate of a strange new multiverse rests in his gloved hands. Whilst that might sound like a familiar premise, Netflix notes that the series is more than a race to save the universe, as the Blue Blur ultimately finds himself on a journey of self-discovery and redemption. The show will consist of 20...
It sounds like it's a series for Shadow.
What does he need to discover about himself? He knows who he is.
Gotta go fast.
Well, the show is going to consist of 24 episodes and is a collaboration between Sega and WildBrain Studio. So the thing is, here's the thing. I used to read the Sonic Archie comics. I know they're not canon, but they still had a compelling story. It was kind of based on the Saturn series. I know it's called SatAM, but I call it Saturn for short, so shut the fuck up. So anyway,
Tries to be more pretentious than everyone else.
don't I always?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's on brand.
here's the thing. In the comic, there was a multiverse there that did consist of different, like, Sonics and Tails, and there was even a police force, I remember, for it. There was the guy who ran it was a guy named Zonic, the Zone Cop. Yes, I know, it's a terrible name. Or Zonic, as they call it. I prefer Zonic. But anyway, this week, we actually got some leaked concept art that is being described as looking like something close to the Spider-Verse, as if the plot didn't sound close to Spider-Verse indeed. So if you guys go to the Ants chat here, from top to bottom, I actually shared with you guys
You look really cool.
the concept art here. I'm going to make sure I got it in the right order real quick before you do.
Oh my god. This is just like, this is people who was just like, hey, guess what? Let's get together. Let's pull all our money and ask Netflix to make an OC Sonic
slow down
show for us.
Let's go over each one. The first one here just finds Sonic in this city. So the thing,
It's like big old red and green, kind of makes me think of Blade Runner.
yeah, like this is something I would see Robotnik making.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you look like right there at the right corner, at the top right corner, you see his face.
Yeah, I also like how they got like classic Eggman from Sonic Adventure in the side there. There he is on the side there. Like you can clearly see there. No doubt, Mike.
Also take a look at his gloves.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, they're like robotic.
Yeah, he has like a cyberpunk kind of deal to him. First of all, I just want to. Do you know what this actually reminds me of?
What?
Look at this carefully. Doesn't this kind of look like the Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome. I want to see the Chemical Plant Zone in a show. That would be cool.
Oh, okay. So we're getting the worlds into actual, or we're getting the stages into actual worlds.
Yeah. I wonder.
The second one. Take a look at Tails' shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the
Take a look at
second
Sonic
Sonic
shoes.
Yeah.
Those-
shoes are cool.
Those are not soaps. Those are not soaps. I'll say that.
Oh, they are not. But I do like Tails' vest, though. I
Yeah,
like
he-
that.
Yeah, I like his fucking dope ass
Yeah.
vest, man.
one. Yeah, he has some wrenches and everything in there.
I like-
to show off he's a mechanic.
I like look at Dr. Eggman on the left corner pointing at that thing like going like.
So just from this one and the other image, I guess they're going into a world where Robotnik rules, maybe.
Maybe we're
Yeah.
gonna get more into that because there is gonna be some crazy stuff with Robotnik. But I do like the cyber robotic kind of look to it. I can imagine those gloves are very uncomfortable on Sonic, but you know.
Also
Maybe.
to note this
Wait a
as well,
minute.
too.
Wait a minute.
He
What-
has so many tails.
Yeah, I
now.
was about to say that. He has like.
It's not just two tails.
He has
it's
like
a
8
bunch.
tails there.
Was he getting ready to take off? That could be a thing.
I don't even know how
Yeah,
that
it
even
could be spinning super fast.
No, he's standing still. He would usually be in the position. He's usually in the position when he
Yeah,
does
when he's,
that.
like,
He
hovering,
assumes the
he'll be,
position.
up.
Well,
lack
in
of-
the third picture, this is pretty interesting. There's actually villains from the game there.
Well, yeah, the third picture here, with him dancing all over the place. I have no comment on this one.
So long, losers.
But look at that red character.
Oh, it's Grounder! It's Grounder.
And there's that star character, enemy in the background from
What?
one of the zones in the second game,
I think
as
it's
well as the turtle and those little
the bee.
steel balls you see in the background.
Yeah, you can see the bee. The bee's corpse on the ground there that has the propeller flying out.
Okay, yeah.
Is that?
I actually may like this.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like this. This is not going to be the animation. This is concept art. Let me assure you. But let's go.
I
on to-
mean, still, I'm loving the colors and everything.
Yeah, I do. It's
Yeah,
really
me
cute.
too. And the bold lines.
Let's see what's going on
Shadows.
Let's see what's going on number 4 here.
It looks like he's fighting multiple
Don't know if I'm
versions
seeing
of
Eggman
Eggman.
Jr. on the floor
Oh
crying.
my god. I like his duck. I like his duck. I like the duck. Is that a chicken?
Yeah.
Is that a fucking
So we
chicken?
got, I guess, regular Eggman, older Eggman, very young Eggman. I don't know who this one is. The headphones is maybe
It
like
looks like he's praying.
or begging not to
Yeah,
be
he's praying.
by like
I guess-
by
I
prayers
guess
be with
it's their
Eggman.
version of the Koopa kids.
Well, no, these are like friggin'
Versions of Eggman.
yeah, like the thing, like this is clearly multiverse. I mean, like there's more to that there, which is weird because Eggman is said to be ranging from the ages of 60 to 50 to 60. So I'm wondering how old is that Eggman back there?
Yeah, he might be in his
Yeah,
Maybe
80s.
his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
No, he's a
Okay,
different
so-
he's a different
okay,
character
so-
altogether.
I will say that maybe the one that the two older looking ones, maybe that one's the oldest, but the one next to him is like his prime Robotnik.
Is that like Spider Noir down there? Is that like Eggman Noir down there? Friggin'
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that's probably like a more like 20-year-old Eggman maybe.
Maybe.
And the one with headphones is maybe like the more like teenage or kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how the duck egg mobile is dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the eyes.
Okay, let's go
And-
on.
Wait, the old man has a chicken.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
What's with the chicken? I don't get. Okay, let's go on to number 5 here. Number 5.
Like he's in a jungle
What
world.
the hell?
Don't know, but this is just serving Amy up to the porn artist. They do realize that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wanna know? Yeah, well, you wanna know what's even stranger that there? Well, that's the thing. I honestly don't think they're sexualizing Amy. I really don't.
They don't, but just fans tend to take matters into their own hands.
Yep.
They already have done, and it's shipped.
Yeah.
But look at
Yeah.
Sonic's gloves and shoes.
Yeah, they're
these-
slightly
these-
different.
Yeah, these look either I don't know. If
Remember, people, Amy Rose is 11. Anyway, yeah, they look different from the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like the color that they're using for the just for the look,
Yeah.
or if his gloves actually change color to indicate he has different gloves. Maybe.
My question is, like,
Maybe because he's in a different world.
is he hiding from Amy because of the romantic reason, or is Amy legitimately trying to hunt him down? That's my question there.
Maybe.
Spear doesn't help, I will say that.
Yeah, where's her hammer?
From,
Where's her hammer?
yeah,
Where's the
from,
Pico
from her
hammer?
outfit? She kind of looks like the older versions, like the older designs of them. Where I forgot, but like her skirt is kind of like more with that time I think it was before
Yeah.
they went with that. Yeah, more, or I think so, but before they went to that more sleek
Yeah.
red and white color.
Yeah, it's crazy because like in the Archie comics, she's actually really young, but she wishes herself older. It's a long story. Yeah, she looks more Flintstones right here, so you know.
Mm.
I'm not quite sure what to make of.
It
Yeah.
looks like there's different portals opening up, and those
With
might
different
be different
Eggman.
worlds. So like the green up
Eggman.
there is the jungle.
Yeah, look at these look at those things in here. Like I see the other things. Oh, there's the chicken.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
There's the chicken next to Grandpa Botnik over there. With a big
Yeah.
gay spiky
Okay,
beard.
from
Oh,
the
and-
way it looks on this, we only see the four other Eggman, not Sonic's.
Well, we haven't really seen Multiverse Sonic. This is gotta be Chemical Plant Zone.
I mean, like, we only see the other 4 different versions of Eggman. We're not seeing his
4
Eggman
different versions
anywhere.
of Sonic.
Yeah. No, not just that either. I mean, like, we don't see the other Robotnik.
Yeah.
Robotnik
Right.
in here.
I'm trying to figure out what's here. Like, I like the one with the cold with that. Is that Sonic's head or is that Knuckles' skull? I can't really remember.
I want to say Knuckles, yeah, for like the echidna look.
But yeah, I like the.
On the blue flag.
Yeah, the blue. Yeah, where the skull.
Looks like a
and everything.
pirate flag.
Looks like the Predator skull.
Yeah.
Kind of does,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Knuckles
It does.
Knuckles is the one that has like the braids. So
Yeah.
maybe yeah.
I do like how it is. Like, I just noticed it's him at each age, maybe, but like I know he kind of pointed that out, but I'm kind of like noting it like for the predictions that it might be a battle through
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, and also look, they each all have like a different egg glider or whatever egg carrier thing.
Yeah.
No, Egg Carrier is the big one. That's just the
Yeah. I
I think it's called the Eggmobile.
same
Quick,
difference.
for the Eggmobile.
Eggs. Yeah, but so I do like. So let's just say, yeah, it looks like a good series. It really does.
It's very promising.
The concept art is pretty neat.
The cyberpunk, like I said, I'm a killer for cyberpunk, and it has that like cyberpunk kind of look to it. It's set to premiere.
And less Victorian.
It's set to premiere in November of. I'm sorry. It's set to premiere on Netflix in 2022.
I know a lot of people give slack on the Sonic games and everything, and I am kind of one of them. But I did enjoy the games. But the other thing is though, I feel like Sonic's more cartoons and like video media than like gaming media. I would say now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Well, I will say, when it comes to cartoons, his has lasted longer than Mario's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't
honestly,
think Mario had a successful cartoon that
Oh no, the
lasted
cartoon was
long.
great. I thought it was great. It's like really...
in Japan it lasted for a good while.
Well, I know he had 3 different series in this here in the States. There was a Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Super Mario 3. They actually made a series of that, and Super Mario World.
There was also the
Oh.
movie that was in Japan that was dubbed by fans online. I honestly,
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I was kind
Go
of just
to
here.
that one.
yeah.
But one thing though, I think with Nintendo, I think the reason why they haven't done many other Mario like shows or cartoons is because they've kind of reduced his character to just talking in sound bites. He doesn't really
Yeah.
talk whole dialogue. It's always "Mamma mia!" It's those sound bites that people know him for.
Yeah.
And so it even makes me kind of wonder what are they gonna do with the movie that's coming out.
Well, Mario did
There's
have
gonna
a.
be a Sonic movie.
Well, Mario did have.
Mario.
I
Well,
mean, a
Mar-
Mario movie.
Well, Mario did have a perfect talking in his first appearance. Mario teaches typing
Yeah.
when Charles Martinet people think it was Charles Martinet who debuted in Super Mario 64 with the voices, but no, that was Mario teaches typing where they have a motion captured giant Mario head, and he speaks in perfect English there, kind of. It is established. Charles has established he kind of like when he voices Mario, he wants his English to be like good but kind of broken. That's why, for example, like at the end of Mario 64 when you beat it, he's like, "Thank you so much for playing my game," kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
But he's still understandable. He's that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, no one else can voice him.
Well, a lot of people can certainly imitate him.
Yeah. No one will do it right. It's never going to be
Kind of
successful.
like how everybody can impersonate Arnold Schwarzenegger, but Arnold Schwarzenegger can't impersonate anybody.
Yep. Can't even say the word Avatar right. With that
Yeah.
said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to get ready for Cruiser's segment here. Are you all good?
Greetings, Nation. This is the Concert Cruiser, and today for Hooked on Harmonics, we are going to be talking about Hatebreed's Supremacy. What I like about these guys is that they're tough, they're brutal, the singer has a great delivery. However, they actually say more positive things. It's kind of interesting because anybody can tell you, as you get older, you do start to lose that anger, you do start to lose that edge a little bit. So trying to find a way to tap into that for metal can be tricky. However, these guys managed to do it by just talking about overcoming your obstacles, to not be your own defeatist, to rise above what stands in front of you. I gotta say, that's actually a different change of pace. That's one of the reasons why I like these guys. Uh, One of their most famous tracks is a song called "I Will Be Heard," but that's not the track I'm going to be talking about on here. Uh, the one that I want to talk about on here is "Defeatist," and just how because he says in this song, he's not going to be his own defeatist. He's actually going to rise and conquer above that. And again, trying to be angry and tough through positivity. That is kind of an oxymoron here, but they managed to pull it off, and that's what really impresses me about Hatebreed. It's a message that I think that should get more attention than it actually does, and that's why I'm talking about it here on Hooked on Harmonix. So if you want a chance to rock out but not be so down depressed, definitely check out Hatebreed. This is the Concert Cruiser, and this has been Hooked on Harmonix.
You're watching another nerdy talk show. Remember to brush your fucking teeth.
Okay, so it's basically confirmed. Yeah, so Boba Fett does have a sister. We'll get to that. Cruiser has a lot of news to talk to us for a moment there. Cruiser, you talk about your experiments with the Baby Metal.
Yeah, Baby Metal actually did a live stream concert. At least that's what I thought it was. Turns out it was just the world premiere of a live in Budokan show they did. And
Cruiser, I'm sorry to interrupt you here. Kuma, what the fuck are you drinking?
What is that, apple juice?
What? What?
What you were drinking?
What? It's just normal.
Oh, I thought it was vodka. I'm sorry, rum. Cruiser, just continue, go!
Yeah.
Anyway, this was my first chance actually seeing a Baby Metal concert. And I gotta say, this thing definitely has a lot of production, but definitely not the kind that I'm used to, like with a band like Rammstein. They don't have a huge set, but what the girls do is that they actually dance. The arena they performed in was actually a bowl shaped. The stage was in the center with audience surrounding it, and that's actually a cool setup. I like the idea of the design. My problem is that if they don't, it'll be helpful if that stage rotates, just because their backside might be facing to a certain crowd for a long period of time.
Right, or at least just turning every once in a while.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. What was the name of the place again? Or what was the name of where? Where was it?
Live in Budokan. 10 Years of Baby Metal, I think the show was called.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Boudica.
No. And the stage that they're in, like the whole thing not only lit up but displayed video. I thought that was really interesting. The top and all the sides of it. There was another one that actually came down over them that I thought looked great. The one criticism that I have with the video that they showed was that they did not put much focus on the musicians, the bandmates that were in there. Matter of fact, they weren't even actually on the main stage. They were kind of like surrounding the stage, which, like, come on, show them some love. They didn't even get an obligatory solo or jam session, whatever you want to do, whatever they do. So,
well, isn't that like one of the things that like people were arguing about, like within their thing as well too, where like, granted, I say that even though I'm saying this, like I do like Baby Metal as well too, but I do agree with you. I do agree with you on that point. Like, yeah, do show off the people who are playing the instruments a bit, but like, and again, over in Japan, most of who they're giving their talent to or who they're trying to show off usually is, the main focus, like the girls, so the models, icons, mostly.
I've seen like at least video clips or footage from their other shows, and the band always got a chance to have like one moment in the show where they could just show off, and the girls got a chance to kind of catch their breath. They didn't get that in this, and that I thought was pretty disappointing.
Mm.
And the one thing, but show-wise though, the performances, I thought this was pretty interesting too. It was 3 girls, but one of them left due to health reasons, so now it's down to 2. However,
Oh,
they
wow.
do bring in a 3rd girl for live shows to help maintain the same choreography they've had over the past decade. And I gotta say, she did a really good job. Her timing was spot on. The choreography was spot on. So definitely props to her. It definitely felt like she was the 3rd member of the band, or at least the third girl, the girl that was in there.
There's another group that I follow in Japan called Blackpink.
That I'm not familiar with.
Oh, look them up. I highly recommend them.
Okay.
They're amazing. They also have like amazing choreography as well too, which is like why I'm bringing that up. In their group, they're made up of 4 girls.
Really?
And yeah, like at the time whenever I was like I was curious on who they are, because like they literally had one song become known like throughout the whole world, and that's why like
Right?
yeah, like it's I forgot what it was called, but like the moment I like listened to it, me and Erica, like we were really just going like, dang, this is pretty amazing. And again, like the videography and like just their outfits as well too just looked amazing in the video. But back onto like the other thing, I was reading of them saying how they have actually over in Japan they do have like a bunch of other girls who they bring in like for things like that, like if they're missing a member or anything like
Backup?
that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that is intense shit. Like you know how people here in America take like ballerina and like that kind of thing very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing compared to over there.
Like the
Yeah.
idol training.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
they're very serious over there for that.
Yeah, like if you're in an idol group, you actually cannot be seen with a boyfriend.
Yeah,
Mm.
you even can't be over a certain weight as well too. You
Yikes.
you can't have scars on your face. You like
Anyway,
they basically have to keep them like a doll.
Yeesh.
Now, personally, my favorite song that they did on there was the song called "Road to Resistance." I love the name, and they actually kind of refer to themselves as the Metal Resistance. And when they start this song, they walk out with like these giant flags on them that just say their name, Baby Metal. And when they walk on stage, the main girl, Sue Metal, I think that's her stage name, she just owns it. She's got this big flag on her arms. It's like, yeah, that's right. I play in a girl metal group. What are you gonna do about it? I love the attitude she carries with her when she does this. They all plant the flag, just wait, extend it, and then the song begins and they start dancing. And I think that song was actually written by Herman Lee from Dragon Force too. I was a bit disappointed that when they did their song "The One," which is a song dedicated to their fan group, uh, what they did in a previous concert was the girls actually stood in this weird pyramid device and it floated around the crowd of the arena.
Oh yeah, I think I saw
I'm not
footage. I
making
think
this
I've
up.
seen images of that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. They didn't do anything that elaborate for this. But still, it was a great song, great performance. And there's actually an English and a Japanese version. They made the English one for their English fans. And when they did this show, they actually did both languages. They actually had some lines that were in English, some that were in Japanese, as just kind of their way of saying thank you. But the best part of that show for me, though, was at the very end. Because whenever you see, any kind of a show production, at the very end, people are always celebrating because they pulled off a good show, and this was no
Yeah.
exception. The girls were so smiling and giddy that they're celebrating 10 years of Baby Metal. They pull us this amazing show, and they were just all smiley and happy, and you could just see it in their face that they achieved such a landmark. And normally Sue Metal, she'll grab this microphone, and go, "Wait," and everyone says Baby Metal. we are Baby Metal. And she goes 3, 2, 1, hits this gong, and then pyro explodes. The show ends. The only disappointing thing is that it seems like the band might be either breaking up or going on hiatus.
Oh,
And I just got into them. That disappointed me because I think this is a pretty great act. As someone who's been in the metal scene for a long time, I can tell you that metal has not been fun, at least here in the States, for a very long time. And yet here comes these 3 Japanese girls who combine metal, J-pop, and put it in a cute package, and it's fun again. And I feel like I missed out on that. But I don't really regret it, because as much as I like this band, I understood that they didn't do it because when they were younger, because they were still minors. They were 12. I got that. However, they were 19 by this time, 19 or 20, and you still won't do it. Now, there could be cultural differences. I won't deny that. So my big compromise would be if you guys could just sell authentically signed stuff, that would be enough for me. But instead, they just plaster their logo on anything they could find. Matter of fact, there was an exclusive you could buy during this live stream, and only during this live stream, of a Baby Metal foldable crate for $80. That translated to American.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm seeing like all like these products that they stamp their logo on. Like I'll put it like this: they actually make Kiss look modest. With the amount of stuff they do. I mean, there's actually Baby Metal packing tape.
Okay. Yes.
We have a caller?
We do?
Yeah, we have a caller. Prince Golden.
Awesome.
My favorite fan. Yeah, I'm in there. Bring him in there. Shut up. Prince Golden, give me your own ants.
You're on ants, buddy.
Take your time. Have all day. Cool.
Be right back.
What's up, dude? Oh god, of course he flees. What's up, man? How you doing?
No.
I first want to show everybody my new Sensi warmer.
Yeah, your
New
video.
what? Ah,
Oh, nice.
Nice, man.
what is it? A Minnie Mouse cup?
Yep, from the original 60s cartoons.
Cool,
Oh,
man.
that's cool.
Sweet.
So how is everyone tonight?
I am doing.
Very good.
Yeah, man.
Having a day off from work. As some of you have noticed, like I'm on again because I've been working Sunday nights, like crazy closing shifts. So just enjoying having a day off.
Yeah, man.
That's a good watch.
It's funny because I'm gonna be off. I'm basically gonna be off these. I'm gonna be off these next 2 days. I'm gonna be off, busting my ass off to get Cruiser's video done, which I'm enjoying, by the way. The next Hoof Rock's gonna be great. But yeah, yeah. Aside from that, it's gonna be 20 minutes. It's gonna be basically what was I gonna say? It's going to be 8 days, and then I gotta travel to South Carolina. Personal business to take care of.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright.
Couldn't catch that. What?
Myself been working on a new project.
Really? What are you working
Yeah.
on? He's working on his frozen webcam there.
There you are.
I apologize for the quick mind change here. Actually, you're not allowed to advertise too much on there. But if you want to advertise there, we do have our general chat here. You could in the Discord server. You could throw it on there. I'd like to see what you got.
Sorry, not trying to break the rules.
No, it's okay, man. It happens all the time. Sometimes I forget and everything goes
Technical
crazy.
difficulties.
Yeah, you're having a little bit of technical difficulties, Golden.
Oh gosh.
It's okay, man. It happens.
Yeah. Did you guys see the announcement of the double pack for Sword and Shield remake?
Oh my god, no, I did not.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
The Devil Pack.
The double pack. You get all the games for the price of
Come again?
Red Bull. said.
Oh. Sound the same.
So they're doing what they do with Sword and Shield, where you get both games in one pack.
Ah.
Yeah, that's cool. I have that.
And
They already did that with Sword and Shield. I have it on my shelf. Hold on.
oh my gosh,
See? I have the Sword and Shield double pack.
I got it too.
I've had it for 2 years.
I actually have the banner hanging up on my wall from the double pack.
It even has a steelbook.
Nice. Ooh. That is
Oh
pretty
wow.
Yeah, I was gonna add Metroid onto this, but apparently everybody's gone. Oh, I will be getting to that after your call. I'm gonna say that. I gave one.
Not the it's not the case.
But yeah, like it's pretty cool there. Anyway, Prince, thank you for coming on.
Yeah. I just noticed the name.
Always a pleasure. Okay, he's gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to kind of bring that up, Cruiser. Unless you have anything else to add in there, real quick.
Well, just I do hope that they continue Baby Metal, because like I said, I never got a chance to see it live. Yeah, I'm a firm believer there's a big difference between seeing it and experiencing it. But I'm also kind of hoping that if this is the case, then perhaps maybe they'll start to do some meet and greets, maybe some convention appearances, because as far as I know, the only meet and greet they did was actually at an anime con in Singapore. So hopefully maybe they'll start doing this.
Yeah.
I will still be a fan, but if you don't meet your fans, I have some very serious issues with that. And they're trying to sell us so much shit. Like they're selling these 7-disc box sets of like all their albums, all their live performances, and it's like $500. Like, guys, why would you waste your money on this? This stuff is just gonna leak online. Like,
Yeah.
don't be a sucker here. I mean, it's weird enough that they started selling non-fungible tokens. I'm still having trouble figuring out what those things are.
Yeah, NFTs.
Like, it's like art that you don't actually have a physical copy of.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The art business world is weird.
yeah.
But for me, I like to buy character designs because
The only last thing I will say that's not really but still from Asia, is coming to America.
sweet.
Mm-hmm. Evan, you may go.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you guys this. As you know, last week we were talking about E3, and one of the things I was praising the most was the release of Metroid Dread, as well as everybody else. I'm just going to say up front, I know these guys are not real Metroid fans. Cruiser hasn't played a single game. Kuma, I don't know, and Bright Idea, holy shit, no. So
I only played a little bit.
to tell you how big this game is, I don't think a lot of people realize how huge this game is. So I'm going to show you something.
I do have a friend who is a big Metroid fan as well, so I can get a little behind that.
Yeah, well, does he have a steelbook of Metroid Prime Trilogy autographed by Samus Aran herself?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, even though she doesn't say anything in those games, it just grunts. But anyway, Emma, she's voiced by the same character who voices Miss Keening, Powerpuff Girls, believe it or not. Anyway,
Really?
Cool.
Anyway, so yeah, Metroid Dread, my god, was listed, and the one thing that everybody's going crazy for is the special edition. It comes with postcards, it comes with a steelbook, concept art, and a big box. It's huge. So I'm going to show you something that I've never seen before. I'm going to do a screen share for you guys. I have never seen anything like this before. This is just proving how big this game is.
Oh,
problem-
wow.
Like, look at this. Hold on, I gotta get the there we go. This is Amazon.com. This is the game. $60, whatever, I don't care. Here comes the special edition. It's gonna be $80, whatever, I don't care. It's unavailable.
Yeah.
You can't get this.
Where does it say it's $80?
It's basically, I looked it up. It's everywhere. It's $80. It's
Okay.
typical special edition stuff. You can get the standard, but the special edition, it's gone. all the stuff here,
Wow.
the thing, the steelbook, everything here. Here. Even the amiibos. The amiibos are sold out on Amazon.
Damn.
Phew.
GameStop is having a hard time keeping up with it. Everybody
GameStop still around?
they have to restock. Like Metroid is fucking eating the market of video games right now. It's the most highest according to Arlo, it's now currently the most highest reserved game out in the market right now.
Dang.
Wow.
I mean, look at
People
this.
really like their Metroid.
Metroid's a good series. I love it. It's everything I love.
Yeah.
It's friggin'. But here's the thing. Yeah, Dragon Quest Media is brought this up. It's I think we, except I could tell you, but I think I know why it's being mass bought. I think we can all know why it's being mass bought right now. Take a guess. Take a guess why it's being mass bought, without looking at the chat room. More specifically, the special edition. And the amiibos.
I guess collection?
No.
Or nostalgia?
Scalpers.
Yeah.
People are gonna put this online, charge up the butt for it. Okay, that's the thing. And like I said, I personally don't believe. With people who haven't played it, I don't think they know the magnitude of how huge this series is. Like they've only had one. The game suffers from the Star Wars effect, basically, or the Marvel effect, where where even the bad ones are good. The only bad one they came up with was Other M, but it was only because of the cutscenes. I don't really think it's a bad game, but like still, like it's never had a failed video game thus far.
That is pretty cool.
Or so yeah, like people don't know the magnitude of how huge this game is gonna be. It's like being fed that's the best way I could describe Metroid games. Okay, imagine being trapped in a basement and your kidnapper is making you starve to death, and once in a while they give you a bone with meat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also apparently I can pre-order Metroid Prime 4 on Amazon as well. I really got to consider putting that pre-order down there. One is because I am still waiting. I'm still waiting for this game to come out. I promise you, I will get it, and I will enjoy every moment of it. Or at least until they release Prime Trilogy on Switch, I would totally like that. Also, apparently another thing happened this week. Have you guys been? I'm gonna guess. I don't know if you guys have been. For those who have Disney Plus, have you guys been following Bad Bunch?
I haven't been following Bad Bunch. I have been watching more Clone Wars. We just
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're watching like I think season 3. Like we're partway through season 3. So
you were
just about to get into a stretch of like continuous story rather than just like going all over the place because we're going with the chronological order.
So I'm kind of going to give you a little bit of a spoiler here. So in this case,
Hush, hush, hush. Here comes the bogeyman.
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, chop, 5 minutes. Okay, so with Bad Bunch, I've been following. If you don't know, it's basically following that rogue group of clone troopers in the final season, and how they're kind of mutated to think differently, and now they're being followed because they have this little girl named Omega there, who's apparently a clone, the only female clone in the group. And it was revealed that she's technically the sister of Boba Fett.
Oh snap! Nice.
So Boba Fett has a sister, and it makes perfect sense. I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, every single clone is technically Boba Fett's brother, but the thing is that like still, here's the difference though. Here's why it's kind of a technicality, because in the series, Jango Fett agreed to clone himself for the clone army, right?
Yeah.
And there's one flaw with the clones. Well, there's several, but the thing is, the clones have a age faster than everybody else. That's why they don't usually last long. But when Jango Fett agrees to do the cloning program, he says that he had one condition. I want one clone, one specially designed clone that won't age or whatever. And that clone obviously
That
being,
won't age rapidly.
yeah, and that clone they gave him obviously was
Yeah,
was
female.
but apparently in this series he ordered a second one that was a girl. And
Oh.
in this case was Omega, who yeah, so she's built with the same like properties that Boba Fett had. So in a technicality, those two are siblings.
Oh.
That, like I said, I know
Would
that.
she be like a twin or something?
Yeah, and I never even noticed it because they do look alike. What the fuck? Oh, sorry, my computer just went into dark mode. Everything went black, and I thought it was gonna crash. So yeah, I like this idea. This literally changed the game on things. I do like also how they're bringing up. If you haven't seen the series, I like it up. I do also like how they're bringing characters from Mandalorian and the Clone Wars and all the other series. It's really good. Like I completely forgot about the twins. I completely forgot about friggin' Fennec. Fennec is in Bad Batch. She's in animated form, which is really cool. Like everybody's there. It's like crazy.
That is cool.
And speaking of Star Wars, I'm actually on Disney Plus right now, and they have these things on here called I can imagine this isn't new, but they have something called vehicle fly-throughs, where they actually have videos of a Star Destroyer and the Millennium Falcon, which I'm assuming is. Let me just play something real quick just to see if I'm right. They're like 5-minute videos, where it's just literally just you going around and looking at models of ships. They only have 2 with the Millennium Falcon and Star Destroyers, but I do like this. How you can like explore more in-depth details with the vehicles in there.
That is neat.
It's a creative idea. I like that.
It's like, look how much work went into our vehicle design.
Yeah, they're like 3D renderings of it, and I like how, and I really like people that do that. Like, when you look at like all the small stuff, like when you go to like Galaxy's Edge and you go into the Millennium Falcon, Cruiser's been in there with me. And Cruiser, when we went into the Millennium Falcon, you can agree they went to every length to get every detail right.
Say so.
Like when you're in the cockpit, you see the place where the chessboard's at, all the buttons on there. They don't know what they do, but they're still there and hanging out like everywhere you look. The barracks are in the background. Like even when you go in the Falcon, to sit down, you kind of got to like slump your way into your seat like in the movie. Like you don't have to duck under anything, but you know what? Like here's where it is. Like you kind of, the seats are like close together like this. You kind of got to go like, you know, kind of like hunch your way around it to get in. Yeah. The only detail they kind of kept out, aside from a couple of obvious loose ones, was they don't have the dice on the ceiling.
Huh. They have dice on the ceiling?
You've never noticed that?
No.
Yeah, Han Solo has
He had like a little parallel.
Yeah, they're really hard. They are really hard to miss. Like when I saw them, I'll admit when I did see Last Jedi, or she had these dice. I'm like, what the hell are those? And then I looked at the old movies and I'm like, oh, he has dice on it. He has little dice on his thing. That's kind of funny.
It's interesting because earlier we were watching some clips of Mark Hamill. One of them was like doing a back and forth of him doing the Joker voice and Luke Skywalker voice.
Was it
like it's like 1.5 minutes of like, hey, it's me, your dad, Clown Prince of Crime. It's like, no, it's a well, get used to it. He does the Joker laugh and everything.
That was at a Star Wars weekend. That was at the Star Wars weekend. God, that was one thing I really wish they did. Like during the pandemic, I wish they got a bunch of people together to redo the hyperspace hoopla.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that was, it was basically like a stage show during Star Wars weekend where they got Star Wars characters to dance to music.
Oh, and speaking of Mark Hamill,
that Star Wars Connect.
No, like here's the thing. It sounds like a stupid idea, but here's how I got to see it in person. We had to get there like almost an hour and a half early for a good seat, like because it filled up. Like they had to move it to a different area. It was like the big event. They even made they even made some robot chick reference, which I like because like one of the hosts is like, we're all here, we're happy, we're excited, we all have been walking around all day sweating to a point where we smell like leathery burnt bacon. He gets it.
I remember that.
Feet wrapped in leathery burnt bacon. What the hell's an aluminum falcon?
Aluminum.
That was like one of the like first episodes of Robot Chicken too,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Like the first
Yeah.
season.
I think so.
Man.
And let's face it, any stage show that finds a way to use the line, "Oh my God, Darth Vader's an iPod," is just a winner in my book. I don't care what anybody says because they press the button and it starts playing a song. Seeing Chewbacca dance to "Welcome to the Jungle," my God, he has the bandana and everything. It's so funny.
Speaking of Mark Hamill, I want to get that new game that they're making where he does one of the voices for it that we talked about last week, I think.
Oh wait, he's doing a voice? Wait, I think I remember.
What was it?
Which...
Like it's that one where it's like 12 minutes, or it's like 12-minute loop game, I think.
No, that wasn't Mark Hamill. That was Daisy Ridley.
No, Mark Hamill's in it too.
No, he isn't.
What's the game?
It's a 12 minutes. It's like a thriller simulator where you're like at an aerial view where you're trying to prevent getting caught by the cops. It's like one of those scenario things. And it stars Willem Dafoe, Daisy Ridley, and
Oh wait, yeah.
I think it was
wrong
McKagan.
One. Yep,
was
wrong
it?
one. Wrong one. Yeah, wrong one.
Huh.
Wrong one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will.
I could have sworn he was gonna be in something. Damn it.
He is. He's playing Skeletor in the He-Man reboot.
No, not that. No, it was a game. I could have sworn it was a game.
I don't know if he does. If he's done any recent games. He's he was the Joker in Arkham Asylum. Cruiser, didn't you play that game?
Yes, I did.
Was it good?
Yeah,
It
pretty
was.
sweet.
Still a what the fuck moment.
Yeah,
at the
it
very
doesn't
end.
say
Okay,
about
though.
James McAvoy is in the game, like along with Daisy Ridley and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, man. Mark Hamill. You know he's good, not because he's a good actor, but simply because at this point it's because his name spells out Mark Hamill. There you go.
Well, one role he did that I really liked that I don't think gets enough credit is Skips from Regular Show.
Yeah.
I loved that character.
Yeah. And
was
look
Mark-
at
It was
the
Mark
Fire
Hamill.
Lord in the original Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not many people know that.
Yeah, he was Fire Lord Ozai.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
His voice.
Do you know that, Cruiser? The Fire Lord Ozai was Mark Hamill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's voice
He
is
doesn't have that
incredible.
many lines, but you hear it, and that's him.
I do know that he was also, and I told Takuma the other last time, he was in this underrated Netflix show called Kulapari, an Army of Frogs.
Oh.
It's like, think Gargoyles meets Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
Mark.
sounds like a good mix.
He's now the new voice for Chucky. For God's sake, the guy can do it.
No, don't. No. Skip that. Skip
Yeah.
that part.
I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just saying it by voice.
Yeah, well,
but
yeah,
like,
no, yeah,
but like
that's
seriously, the
right.
guy has like the vocal range of this dude is like fucking amazing. He was in Rocket Power. My God.
He was?
Yeah, he played Ralph Senior. I don't even know who that is.
I forget. Yeah. I just can't. The only episode I kind of remember a lot about from Rocket Power is when they had Tony Hawk on it.
Oh my God, I like that episode. How they go how Tony Hawk has like an underground skate park at his skate shop.
No, at his home in Hawaii. That's
No, he wasn't in there. He had a skate shop in Ocean Shores. They never went to Hawaii, unless he was in a second. He was in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Was he in
Yeah,
2?
because they're. Yeah, I could have sworn. Yeah, there was an episode where like.
Yeah.
He's like, because Otto is watching TV, and he's like talking to Twister. He goes like, "Can y'all be quiet? I'm trying to watch Tony Hawk," and like it's a whole thing of saying like what he was just watching is like something saying like he's not skating for a while now or something like that.
Yeah.
He went
And-
like turns out he's like hiding out of his own job.
So, yeah, it was his house as well too.
I thought that was actually a pretty funny ending at that episode. How he's like, dude, if you wanted to come and see me, you didn't have to go through the skate park in the back. You could have just went through the front door.
Yeah, and like he had like video cameras and watching them and everything too. He was like, "I've been watching you and all. You got some sick moves." And it's like going, at any time you could have like said, "Hey guys, I could see y'all."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's amazing, man.
And I have his autograph.
Nice.
Nice.
Where'd you meet him? Where'd you meet the Birdman?
I did it was part of a charity thing that he was doing with Steve-O from Jackass.
Cool.
They were selling signed 8x10s.
Oh, nice.
I mean, like, how old is he now? Like 53?
Like over 50?
Dude, he's like 53 and he's still on that board, man. It's amazing. Hell, my dad's over the age of 50 and he's still on that board, man. My dad's a skateboard.
Yeah.
My dad could skateboard, by the way. He still can.
That's impressive.
Yeah, my dad's a man of many talents.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think Deadmau5 played on one of his ramps one time. Hold on. Wait, was he
so famous you get other people to skate on your own ramp?
Yeah. Oh, was he at the? I think it was because he was at the Gumball. I think he was at the Gumball. Fuck. God, I don't know if that's still going on. Is the Gumball still going on in Miami?
The Amazing World?
No, the car thing.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I think so. I just don't remember the last time it was televised.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Deadmau5 went there with his Ferrari. Basically, he got a Ferrari, and he went online and saying, wouldn't it be funny if I, like, decked this whole thing in Nyan Cat? And everybody thought it was good. He's like, wait a minute, maybe I'll do it. So that's what he did. He entered his Ferrari in there and themed it all for Nyan Cat. He even plays the song and everything. And friggin' everybody's going nuts because the car's freaking awesome. He's being interviewed, and he's being asked the question, like, about his car thing, and the reporter asks, so how did you get into cars? He's like, how do I get into cars? Okay, I typically start my right foot and then kind of move in like this. Or he Dukes of Hazzard, you know? Fucking asshole. He was actually, I found
the cars. I opened the door.
Yeah, then
I would love so much to be a smartass like on live television.
Yeah. Then he
How do you get into cars? It's kind of like I remember the Beatles in like one of their movies. It's like, how did you find America? And it's like, turn left at Greenland.
But yeah, he tried.
Still funny.
He tried selling the Ferrari on Craigslist, and it pissed off Ferrari, so they confiscated it. And then Nissan noticed it, and they're like, "Dude, sorry about your car. You know what? We're gonna send you a new car, all themed with the theme and everything." And then Nissan's sales boosted, and Ferrari fucked themselves. Yeah, God, that guy. He was at I remember seeing a comment saying he was at Minecon as a guest. He was gonna perform. And he's on his cell phone with a guy who's apparently asking him for security. And he's like, what are they going to do? Attack me with foam pickaxes? And hangs up. That jackass. Anyway, like, yeah, I remember that one question. Ringo Starr was being asked about his haircut. What kind of hairstyle do you call that?
Yeah.
Arthur.
What was he call it?
Arthur.
Arthur?
Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur.
Arthur. He's saying
It's like, what do you call that haircut? Just
Arthur.
Oh,
he literally gave his haircut a name.
Yeah, Hard Day's Night's a really good movie. I love that stuff.
It is like not just on a music level, but on a filmmaking level.
That was funny because when you were reacting to the Ruddles, little spoiler for World War II. You guys were complaining about how they went into one car and then went to another one. I'm like, yeah, because they did that to escape fans. They really did that in real life.
They did.
Oh my god.
And just like going through a whole series of cars.
And then they eventually get on a boat. You're like, I think it was Springard saying, I'm just waiting for them to just go on a boat at this point. It's a good movie. I'm actually kind of interested to see how people are going to react to that. They're either going to hate you or they're going to love it because like that movie is apparently massively beloved.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, like
it's good.
Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'm going to South Carolina.
That's awesome.
Charleston. I'm gonna go early.
I've been to Charleston. There's some nice things.
Oh, what do you recommend?
I only went once, so I barely know. I think we went to. I went to a museum. Where's the port there? Charleston. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because like what the fuck? Oh no, it's a parody video. I was looking at the thing. I was looking up. I was trying to find a video, an image of Deadmau5 playing on Tony Hawk's Ramp, but they just gave me secret.
Really?
They just gave me secret underground characters, and it's like a ROM hack. And I was actually convinced it was one first because it said apparently there's a Shrek mode where you could play as Shrek at Tony Hawk.
Seriously?
Yeah, man. Anyway,
that
like.
Sounds familiar.
Dude, Shrek on a skateboard. I mean, what? I'm not even surprised. I mean, in one game you can play as Spider-Man, Jango Fett, and Darth Maul. So there you go.
Ooh.
Anyway, like one of the things that was really there's the cat.
Oh,
Here's the... You said it.
Hey, speaking of Shrek, here's Fiona.
Anyway, here's something that's interesting. Like, I was talking to my therapist, and she said she recommends me getting shrimp and grits.
What the heck is shrimp and grits?
What for?
Well, Cruiser, it's shrimp mixed with grits. I honestly don't know. I have never had grits in my life.
Is it like some form of oatmeal or something? It's like completely different, but it's like
corn.
Can't they hurt you?
No.
I remember seeing the movie. I remember going to the movies and seeing The Secret Life of Bees, and this girl was being abused.
Like,
she had,
kneels on her
on the
knees.
grits. Yeah, she has to kneel on the grits, and like it damages her
That's
knees.
punishment.
How did that work?
Okay, but why did you want shrimp and grits?
I just said, is there anything food you recommend? Because I'm interested in food, and she's like, yeah, shrimp and grits. I'm like, okay, cool. I like shrimp, and I never had grits, so there you go.
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to. I bought the hotel. And I like adventure. I'm trying to go there early to see if I can find anything cool along the way. Oh, here's the deal. I should probably put this out now. Next week, is going to be 4th of July. I don't know if we should do a stream or not. What do you guys think? Because you're gonna be at Yeah, let's just skip on that. We'll wish you a happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
If needed, we can have Kuma and Bright Idea do a duet together.
Betty, firework. No, that's the only thing I can think of.
Bright, when are you gonna release a new song video? I want to hear your beautiful voice again.
Oh. Yeah, I guess like I'm so busy with my job that like, I don't even think about recording all that much. But if I get the
Thank you.
inspiration to like do a cover, then yeah, I could do one.
Happy future 4th of July, Ants. Thank you. Happy 4th of July to you, Drekon. But like, you know, I'm interested in like checking out there and finding adventure. I want to see what kind of adventure lies out for me. And it was the first time I ever had to book a hotel on my own.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a good step. Congrats.
I'm a growing boy.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Cruiser's thinking to himself, like, seriously, man, come on.
No, I'm thinking my blood sugars are dropping. They're 63.
Oh, you want to go get something to eat?
That's why I've been sucking down Starbursts.
Yuck.
Whatever keeps the blood sugar up.
We had my cousins over, so our fridge is filled with food.
Yeah.
I can eat all the Publix wings I want. And cake. Basically, anything in that fridge is something I should not be putting in my body.
The temptation.
Even this shirt is representing something that's not supposed to be put in my body. I mean, look at this thing.
The healthiest thing I've eaten today right now are these pita thin chips.
Ooh, those are good.
Oh my god, pita. I haven't had pita bread in years.
Mm-hmm.
You put like
Yeah,
bread.
these are 5 cheese flavored.
Especially with hummus. Pita and hummus.
Hummus. Is hummus like an Israeli dip?
Yeah, it is. It's like a Middle Eastern thing. It's
Cool.
like Israel.
It's chickpeas.
From the same place that gave us.
Chickpeas.
Yeah, from the same place that gave us the microphone. Is that where it came from? Didn't Israelis like?
I don't even know. Microphone?
Did Israelis
invent the microphone?
Wait a minute, hold on.
You just say Israel.
Where did the microphone come?
Microphone
from?
origin.
I think they did. By Emil Berliner. He immigrated to the United States. Let me see. The microphone.
Sounds German, Berliner.
I don't know. I could have sworn they invented something like that.
Berliner or not?
I'm walking on air.
Berliner or not.
I like it. What I like about that song, I like how everybody knows it, but they don't know where it's from.
Yeah, I remember seeing it as an intro to a TV show.
Really? What's it called? What's the show?
I forget, but I also know it from Seinfeld because George Costanza did a whole voice message parody of it. It's like, believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep.
Oh yeah, I heard that on I heard that on
Yeah.
Suburban Nights. That nostalgic Critic movie in Suburban Nights. That's
Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
anyway. Like that was the thing. Like the show was called The Greatest American Hero, who I almost
Oh.
had the privilege of meeting, and there was actually this little girl at the convention there that was dressed as him. It was so cute. It was also the theme song for the Cinema Snob
Mm.
for the time.
But oh, the Believe It or Not.
Yeah, he used to open every episode with him doing that before he did Rock Cinema Snob. And now he
Mm.
just doesn't use anything. I miss that opening.
Mm.
Rock on, Brad.
Greatest American Hero. Yeah, never saw the show, but
Yep,
like the song persists.
Yeah, it's a very obscure show.
I wonder who remembers watching it.
Yep, it was the Greatest American Hero. He had the superpower of lasting 3 seasons.
Yeah.
He actually had a comic book too.
That'd be interesting. That's the review show we need of like somebody who watches like old TV shows like from the 80s or 70s or whatnot, and just like gives us the nutshell version of what they were about.
We need a modern, like someone now to watch it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We need this
So
generation to
basically,
watch.
there's this guy.
He finds a suit and he flies. But who do we get?
Yeah, there you go.
Have them watch Knight Rider.
No, I know of Kit. I know it's like that it's famous, but not what the character or personality is.
I could see this being rebooted as a 3D animated movie.
Yeah. It looks like, with that thing in your hat, it looks like a monocle.
It kind of does. I'm the Monopoly dude. Oh wait, no, the Monopoly Man didn't have a monocle.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, the Monopoly Man didn't actually have a monocle.
Nope.
It's like the Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela. Do you know what I recently watched? I watched the video of the Hindenburg going down.
Oh.
Did you ever see that
Wow.
video of the Hindenburg and how
Yeah.
fast it burned?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was all helium, right?
No, it was
Yeah, helium and lead.
yeah.
Or no, it was like,
Hold on.
yeah, it was helium and the type of paint.
The
they used.
Hindenburg.
And what's interesting is like they did a whole Mythbusters episode about it and trying to do like a scale model and using the same materials and seeing like how that works. And yeah, it was this whole thing.
Was it proven or was it a myth?
I think it was proven,
Yeah,
but
because like,
I don't remember. I'm
basically,
just told about the episode.
Dang it! That means, dang it! If it was a myth, I'm gonna say, wow. If it was a myth, then that means that truly proves that God doesn't like the Nazis. I keep forgetting
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that was a Nazi vessel.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
when you look
forgot.
at this famous image, of the Hindenburg, who else when you look at this for like a split second, does this look like the Eiffel Tower?
Kinda.
Kind of does.
It also looks like a radio tower.
It is a radio tower. You know, it's the guys like they're the eye in humanity. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that audio because the guy really does sound distraught.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the only thing people can like. Well, I guess most people would recognize from that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, hold on.
Without any context, it looks weird.
How fast did the Hindenburg burn? How fast did it go down? 90 seconds! My god!
Wow.
Yeah, it's like that's a minute and a half. It's not a very long time.
Oh yeah, you know, it was technically our fault why it went up because apparently the reason why it burned so quickly was because the airship was designed to be filled with helium gas, but because the U.S. export restriction on helium, it was filled with hydrogen. Hydrogen is extremely flammable, and
That's right.
I have no idea what could be burning in that blimp. Then again, they don't know, but they said it was a discharge of atmospheric electricity near a gas leak on the ship's surface. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That thing burnt up in 90 seconds. My god.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like how many people were on it.
Let me see. I think it was according to this, it was 6.
6 people.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Herbert Morrison, Ben Dova, Warner Gustav Donner, Warner France, Max Pruss, and Murray Becker, whose literal picture, every one of them has a profile picture except Murray Becker, who's literally just a shot of the Hindenburg. It's got into a weird stream. It's got into a weird stream. Oh my god! I think is there any colored images of the thing?
Maybe colorized.
Coloring pages. What? Okay.
What? And now the kid's coloring book, The Hindenburg Disaster.
Oh my god.
Draw what you think the flyers look like.
Oh boy. Now that I'm thinking of like just have a coloring book full of just like
world natural
dark,
disasters,
traumatizing images.
Dude, I hate the
natural disasters for kids.
Dude, I hate Nazis, but I can't deny that actually is a pretty damn looking blimp. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it was used on an album cover, right?
Led Zeppelin.
Cruiser, has the Hindenburg burning? Has it been on any music covers, album covers that you know?
Led Zeppelin.
I just said.
Dang. That's what it is.
I've always wanted to ride a blimp.
I'm good. Nah, don't really have an interest.
No, I think I'm okay. I'm okay with flying more than I am with on a plane than I'm more I am on a blimp. I think.
Right, I would like to do a blimp. I heard it's actually pretty cool because like everywhere there has to be a window all over the place to see everything, even in the bathroom. Who's gonna spy on you in the bathroom in the air? I mean, like, come on. It's really cool though. It's really cool. I think there has to be like a very similar. You have to only like have so many people on there. But yeah, I would totally like to go up there with a little glass of champagne, just like look outside there and go like, yeah. That's
the only time that we'll be able to pretend like he has money. Like the evil billionaire, like.
I look at I'm sitting there with my glass of champagne, looking over the edge, and go like, yeah, that's the ground. Oh my god! I go up there and go like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, yeah, those aren't ants, they're people. I take a sip. I take a sip like Kuma is right now.
Sailing,
I take a sip. I take a sip there and go like, yeah, that's the final five.
Predictable.
You're predictable, you dick. I was gonna go to Wales, but you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final five. The final five where things are finally five, where we leave our final thoughts on shit, and shit goes crazy for the most part. I have no idea. I'm just like freaking. My mouse is going all over the place for some reason. I don't like it. Yeah, it's for some reason it's like getting off my thing. I can't reach my control panel. You gotta put it on host mode. Why are you doing this to me? I don't know why. What the fuck is my mouse doing? My mouse.
Does it have a mind of its own?
Yeah. It somehow developed a mind of its own. I don't know what it's doing. Oh well, I just might as well do this quick.
Your computer became self-aware.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of. Oh wait, no, it's because I have my fucking laptop on my drawing pad. I think. Yeah, that's why. So I guess we'll go to the first one there. Ladies first. So Kuma, you first. Go.
Yo, what is up?
Well.
Yeah, still not doing anything. But I've been trying to actually create more things in D&D. Actually trying to make a whole thing for this campaign that I'm running with some people. But yeah, it's fun. I've been getting back into that and it's getting me more creative as well too. So yeah, doing nothing much besides that. Trying to do more writing. Yeah, more writing, drawing as well too. But yeah.
Really?
Besides that, nothing else.
Okay, that's fine. I can dig it.
Yay.
Okay, so next up we got Bright. Bright, do me some Bright stuff.
Well, I'm really happy to be on this show tonight. Unfortunately, it looks like that's the clock. I'm working Sunday nights at Home Depot, like often closing shifts, so I don't get back until like after 8:20 or something. So for future, like I'll either be too tired or just like be on for the second half of the show. So if I can, I will like be on the show, and like I really enjoy being on, and so whenever I can. Also, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm still thinking of putting up more. Wait for it. Bright ideas.
Everything is sounding depressing in these Final Fives nowadays. Okay, Cruiser, go.
As Evan said before, he is working on the next episode of Hoof Rock, and it's actually going to be my Pinkie Pie special, where I'll be looking at all the solo songs from Pinkie Pie.
Sort of.
What?
Sort of.
Small spoiler, sort of. Anyway, go on.
Sort of.
I'll explain later. Go on.
God, don't do that, Evan. Seriously, you're ruining it. And I'm also working on a Concert Cruiser video where I look at the wide world of promotional CDs. What I refer to these as the unsung heroes of the concert festival scene. I recorded it. I am now in the process of editing it, and I apparently have a cat box to clean.
Please do. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. So with that said, my next thing. What's my Final Five? I kind of wish I were dead. Anyway, so that's mine for now. So I'm gonna move on to Akuma with his quote of the day. Week.
Alright. Hey, what is up, everyone? With us doing some movie trailers and all like that, I decided to go with a movie quote. And yeah, there are a lot of these, so I'm going with the top one, which is everyone's favorite one. I don't give a damn.
Kuma, can you repeat that, please?
Oh, sure. Wait, repeat everything?
No, repeat the quote.
Okay. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And with that, from all of us here at Ants, I'll leave you with this quote as well, too. Here's looking at you, kid.
We've had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fun, but now the time has come to go. If this Silcon was found dead in his bed tomorrow, I'd be in heaven still doing this show. See you some other time. Ugh.